Mr. Speaker, the point I am making is this. The global situation is harsh. It is still not yet settled in the way one expected it to settle. We do not have the luxury, therefore, of delaying anything. We have to move forward. We have to move forward on our programs. That is why the central bank, as I told you, is working closely with the various governments in the Eastern Caribbean to ensure that we stay on course in terms of stabilization of the economy and ensuring that there's growth and development. The central government is doing its part. Having the tax being the VAT introduced is only one part of it. I can assure you that we are paying very, very careful attention to the situation at home. I just have here sent to the cabinet last week one of the several reports that we are now getting on a frequent and regular basis. The Ministry of Financial Performance reports, January to March, outlining specifically where each ministry is in terms of their own fiscal stabilization program, controlling the expenditure to ensure that everybody stays on course. This is what is happening in the central government. Just a few days ago, we received, Mr. Speaker, a visit from the Port Authority. The CEO, with a delegation, came to the cabinet, presented a report, the state of affairs at the port, and outlined a number of measures that have to be taken as part of the stabilization program. Do you know why? Because we have established in the central government a body, an oversight body, that is now responsible, holding the state corporations to task, ensuring that there's expenditure control, making sure that they work in tandem with the central government as part of our own fiscal stabilization program. And this body, it is called the Government Entities Oversight Board, which meets on a regular basis, looks at every single public corporation and ensuring that their expenditure and everything is under control. These are some of the things that we are doing, Mr. Speaker. We're not just coming inside here and introducing a VAT. We are being very, very prudent in the management of the government's affairs. Sorry? No. There's no need to table any reports in this parliament. It's not prescribed by law. It's not happening. I will give you reports from time to time, not tabling anything. But I want to make it clear, Mr. Speaker, that we continue as part of a comprehensive program to stabilize the economy and promote growth and development in order to move our country forward. Our policy is not to introduce any new tax and leave it there. It is to do other things, have replacement taxes, do other things, and really stabilize the economy and move our country and our people forward. Mr. Speaker, we will do other things. The phase 4 of the CET, that is going to be advanced towards. That is going to further reduce the duties that we pay. Goods will become cheaper. Cheaper. Goods will become cheaper when we advance later this year with phase 4 of the CET. Mr. Speaker, we will also, of course, have to look at a business tax, the new corporate tax. We will reduce it from what it is today. I gave a commitment to the business community. I keep my word. We will reduce the corporate tax to ensure that the business community do not have pain and making sure it is working with them. We want it to work all over. We want to ensure that they have the opportunity to increase their competitiveness. We've put in place the Competitiveness Council, which is working. It's meeting. It's had a body of recommendations to bring to my attention, I understand, very shortly, as to how we can stimulate the economy and making sure that we are more competitive as a jurisdiction in dealing with the rest of the world. This is a comprehensive package, and the introduction of VAT is only one aspect of it. I want to thank all of you, Mr. Speaker, all who have been part of this debate. I can see signs of rebirth. I can see signs of renewal. When I look at some of the statistics, for example, government business license applications that have been processed. In 2007, 234 new businesses established. In 2008, 245 new businesses established. In 2009, last year, 359 businesses have been business license approved. 359. And so far for this year, 190. And this is in a climate where we say we are in a recession. People are coming here to invest. Just last week, I was engaged in a groundbreaking ceremony at Christophe Harbour. Another important phase of that development has taken off. Mr. Speaker, things are happening. We are doing what is expected of us. Lead this country to wealth and prosperity, wealth creation and prosperity. And we want to make sure that the entire country benefits from this. There must not be any distinction between country and town anymore. When you drive in any part of the country, you must know that you are in St. Kitts and Nevis like no other country. I am from the rural parts of this country, and no place in town must look better than where I come from. The people's money must be spread throughout the entire country to build it. We are equal citizens. We need our fair share. We need to make our fair contributions and derive our fair share. None shall be left behind. It shall work for every single man, woman, and child in St. Kitts and Nevis. May it please you, Mr. Speaker.